Well, it is year 26 for Kirk Ferentz at Iowa. He's just 4 wins away from number 200 with the Hawkeyes. He's got 18 starters back from a 10-win team that won the Big Ten West last year. He brought in a new offensive coordinator in Tim Lester to help get that side of the ball going. Here at Media Days, some veterans, 2 fifth-year guys in Luke Lachey and Jay Higgins, and Quinn Schulte entering his 6th season of college football. So we got some seasoned vets up here. You two were at Media Days last year.
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys want to host a segment? Can I leave and you just go?
Well, Shay, take it away, buddy.
We should leave that to you.
Yeah, all right.
Do that.
How has it been, though? Days good so far?
Yeah, pretty solid.
Have you had any unexpectedly weird questions?
I don't think so.
No?
Everything's been pretty solid.
Everything's
so far.
been pretty.
Yeah.
You haven't been asked about Thanksgiving because that's what I've.
A lot of questions about the holidays, Thanksgiving
Okay.
and Halloween.
Do you have any controversial Thanksgiving answers about what your least favorite food is that you'd like to share?
No.
No. Okay.
Not on live.
Not on live TV. Good enough. You have a great story, though, and I think about you. You walk on in 2019, and you're now here representing the team at Media Day, Lot Impact Trophy candidate. Just for people who may not know, describe your journey.
Yeah, so, I just came to campus as a walk-on, just put trust into Coach Ferentz, Coach Parker, and, just grinded every day and just try to do my best, be a good teammate for these guys, and here I am now. So.
Yeah, here you are now. What's it like to see a guy who's put in that work and is now sitting up on the stage?
Yeah, it's really cool to see Quinn. Obviously, I spent a lot of time with him just because he's free safety, but someone who shows up every day, someone who's extremely accountable to his team, and I feel like all his teammates appreciate that about him.
Yeah, love that.
Same. I think it's just the coolest thing in the world. I remember one of our first practices, I ran a route against him, and after it, he did a good job against me, and I patted him on the back and said, "Hey, nice job." And he tells that story all the time.
That was the first time I ever met Luke. He said that to me.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
And that will stick with you for a long time, as
Yeah.
it should, because I'm reading The Athletic, and they said that you may be the most complete tight end to ever come through Iowa, which is really saying something when you think about the talent that they have produced at that position. We'll get to that in a minute, but first and foremost, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel like I turned a corner this last month. It's a testament to the trainers and everyone being super patient and willing to help. So I'm just excited to be able to go back out with these guys and play on Saturdays.
Sometimes I talk to guys, and time away from the game when you're injured, it's hard and it's lonely, and you don't know when you're going to get back to feeling like yourself. But a lot of times they go through it and they feel like they either learn something about the game or themselves, that there's some benefit to it. Have you felt a silver lining to being out?
Absolutely. Learned a lot about, patience. I feel like a lot of great things come with patience, and, super grateful for that. I just picked up new hobbies. I like to read a lot, and I probably wouldn't have gotten into that if I didn't. So it's been good.
I also hear you have another hobby that I'm really interested in asking you about, which is Legos.
Yeah, love Legos.
I think that is terrific. My 7-year-old son is just like beaming at home, knowing that there is someone who looks like you who also loves Legos.
Yeah, no, that's great. I love Legos. My teammate Steven Stilianos bought me a Lego set after I got injured, and picked that up, and I've kind of ran with it. It's a lot of fun and something relaxing to do in the off season.
What's like the biggest thing that you've built? What have you built?
I built like a Lego Harry Potter castle, just like a 2,600 piece type thing, and then I have the Lego Titanic that is going to be built in a couple years.
Wow, the Lego Titanic. Are you going to help him on that, or is that maybe?
I think I'm going to let his girlfriend Emma help
Teammates
him on
only.
that.
There
That
are
would be
limits
good.
as a teammate.
Yeah,
I get that. All right, you lead the Big Ten in tackles a year ago, and you are the anchor of an elite defense. Your mindset coming into this year and what you guys were able to accomplish was impressive. You get some more offense going, and it feels like the sky's the limit for this team.
Yeah, it's been really cool. I just feel like I'm another guy on our defense that we have. Quinn can talk about it, but we have so many players that are coming off great years, and you look at Sebastian and Nick Jackson, Quinn, Xavier, both our corners. It's easy just to blend in with everyone else. Kind of just take the pressure off myself and make sure I'm the best leader I possibly can be.
That's the most humble answer I've ever heard. Quinn, can I ask you to talk about him since he won't?
I'll talk about it a little bit. Just to see his work and his patience over the years, being behind such a great player in Jack before him. But for him to get his opportunity and to kind of take it and run with it was something that was really rewarding to see as kind of an older guy. So.
Okay, this is a great note that I just read. So you won the local Iowa Media Award for the Duke Slater Golden Gavel Award, which is given to the player who's the most cooperative with the media, which I love that that's a thing. I think that's great. So what do you go out of your way to be quite like how's
I just make sure I'm nice to everybody I come in contact with, and Media Iowa does a good job of respecting boundaries, and I try to spice it up, give them a little story. I know their job's hard. They're just trying to get paid just like us, and they need a good title for their article. So I might give them a joke that'll help them out.
Fill up their notebook. Okay, give me a joke now, right? I mean, what do you got for me? You got a story? Any story.
I mean, I got Stacey Adams on right now, good quality shoes.
I wish it could. Is there a way you could put it on the desk?
I wish I could just stand on the desk and show everybody.
I'm getting a lot of head. Nope, not.
But yeah, it's my first time going with brown shoes, brown belt combo.
Okay. And how does it feel?
I mean, I guess it's up to the people watching. I hope I look good.
I think you guys all look terrific. I will say, back in my day, media days, it used to be that people had to wear their team polos, and it is a different era now because you guys are all coming in these awesome suits. So it is. Is there any story behind? Because I do like to, if you want to talk about how these fits came together, you feel free of the platform.
For me, I just went to Dillard's and bought the suit. I went, I don't know, nothing too special, nothing too crazy. Just like to keep it simple.
That's the best Luke Lachey answer I've ever heard. Just went to Dillard's and got it. Yeah.
I'd say, I mean, mine's from Dillard's too, so I don't know. But my
There's sponsorship here?
I don't know. My mom picked out the shoes. Shout out to my mom, and I don't even know what they are. So yeah.
Oh, shout out to moms for still picking out the shoes. That is very good. You're from Indy. Did you get to see folks last night?
Yeah, so we got in this morning, met the family in the lobby. My dad had a crazy suit on, like he was getting ready to get drafted. And, I was just happy to see them. I was telling people, you're crazy if you think my mom and dad aren't giving me a hug, and I'm 15 minutes from the house. So definitely appreciate getting to see them.
So he put on a suit to come give you a hug before media day.
Yeah, and they didn't even let him in. I tried to pull the card, but I guess he didn't have credentials to make it into Lucas Oil. So I gave him a hug in the lobby.
We got to call somebody. You can have my credential.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to do that, and we're on live TV, so I shouldn't say that, but we'll get your thoughts later. When you think about this team and what makes it special, because every year it's unique, right? There's guys coming back, but there's always new energy and different chemistry. What is sort of the unique qualifying factor for this Iowa team?
I just say the leadership that we have. Obviously, when you return a lot of those starters, it comes with it. But just a quality group of guys. I'm excited to see what the defense and the offense can do. And just sitting next to some good players like up here to my left, it's just when you have guys who are really pushing the charge and leading the charge and they're high character guys, I feel like that just trickles down to the rest of the team.
Yeah, it's one of the things I think also about the positions that you each play, and we'll talk about the tight end in a second, but Pat Angerer was one of the terrific linebackers to come through this program. I worked in Indy and covered him when he was a rookie, and I remember he was like the go-to soundbite because he probably won the local media award as well when he was there. He's now going to be the color guy on the radio. He replaces a legend in Ed Podolak. Have you gotten a chance to connect with Pat? Do you ever?
Yeah, he's always around, and I feel like I have a fair relationship with all the linebackers who came before me. But yeah, I definitely know that a linebacker's watching me, and he'll be talking play to play. So, I might be giving a little bit more effort, and making sure I do the linebacker thing to do.
I didn't think about that you're going to have a guy that is watching your position probably specifically. So yeah you're going to get your name was already called a lot, but I'm sure your name is going to be called a lot more with Pat in the booth. And then let's talk about the tight end position, because again, you think about some of the guys that have come through this program, and for the Athletic to say that you might be the most complete tight end to come through this program. Dallas Clark, a legend who played here in Indianapolis, he's going to be inducted into the Ring of Honor here with the Colts coming up. What does it mean to you, and can you describe why is Iowa so good at turning out tight ends?
Yeah, I just think it's a testament to Coach Ferentz. As long as Coach Ferentz is the head coach, we're going to be using tight ends. I know a funny story that his wife told him, and he told me in the 80s at some point. It was after a game I think they lost. She said that they didn't throw the ball to the tight ends, so he said, I need to keep throwing it to them. So I think it just kind of picked up from there. But yeah, no, I didn't really hear about the most complete, tight end thing, and that's an honor, but I don't know about that. I mean, there are so many great guys that came ahead of me, and just the coolest thing in the world to be able to even play at the same school as they did. So it's truly an honor, and I just try to live up to the expectations that they set forth.
Yeah, we were certainly doing that right now. I got to ask you about Phil Parker, who's the mastermind of this defense. He's the longest tenured defensive coordinator. He won the Broyles Award last year. What have you learned from him, and maybe more specifically, what do you admire about him?
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot from him, but I just admire the intensity that he brings every day. There's not a day in the building that he takes off, and I think Jay can talk about that, but every day you're going to have to go out to practice, you're going to have to work hard, and you're going to have to do something that you might not want to do. But I think that's just the great thing about him. Anything
you'd add to that?
I just say he coaches with his heart. I feel like he has so much passion for the game, and the people he's coaching, we obviously see that. So I'd say that's kind of the real reason why we play so hard is Coach Parker.
Energy is contagious. That is for sure. Okay, favorite NFL player growing up? Who was somebody that you guys watched, loved, want to emulate?
Mine is really easy to be Ray Lewis. Growing up, he was tearing it up at Baltimore, just being violent, hitting people, and I always looked up to that.
That makes a lot of sense. How about you?
Yeah, I'd say Rob Gronkowski, another guy, one of the best to ever do it, if not the best in my opinion he is. So, just someone that was always available for Tom Brady and, was always a good player when he was out there.
And who is maybe the most, hilarious interview
he's a
of
character.
all time.
He's awesome.
His character shines through.
Yeah. My favorite safety growing up was Nick Collins for the Packers. I was a Packers fan growing up, so just watching him was special.
Okay, can we do a couple rapid fire before we let you guys non-football? If you could be any animal, what would you be?
A killer whale.
That's the second time someone has said that. I can't remember who the last person was, but that's a great answer. Okay.
That's Jay's personality. I'm gonna go for a sea turtle.
A sea turtle.
That's Lachey's personality. Is a sea turtle.
Exactly.
Oh, what do you like about sea turtles?
The island we go to growing up called Bald Head Island, and so sea turtles, a lot of them are hatched there, and they always come back and lay eggs there. And so I saw that happen a couple of times. I just think it's the coolest thing in the world. So I saw that, and I figure I might as well be one.
The only
cry
drawback.
up here on me. Are you about to get teary?
I get emotional.
The only drawback for sea turtles is that they don't have opposable thumbs, so your Lego career would kind of you have to go by the wayside.
Sacrifices.
It's trade-offs, really. Everything is about trade-offs.
Yeah.
Great answer. How about you?
Mine would be a jaguar.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because they can. That. I think they're one of the only cats that's willing to go into the water to hunt. So.
Look at these fun facts.
The guys did his homework on this.
I was going to say, you didn't even know I was going to ask you that question. And that's a terrific answer. You learn something new up here every day. Somebody who has impacted your life.
Can I say both my parents?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I just say both my parents, how much they sacrificed for me. Obviously, growing up, a lot of AAU basketball, and I didn't really understand the schedule that I had. Now that I pay my own bills and do stuff like that, I'm really appreciative of everything they've done for me in the situation they put me in.
I will say the best way to appreciate your parents is when you become a parent one day, and then you realize truly how much they did for you.
Yeah.
But great answer, and shout out to mom and dad who hopefully are standing right outside waiting to give you a big hug.
Same for me. Both my parents. I just feel like they did such an amazing job raising my siblings and I, and obviously sacrificed a lot. With 5 kids, they're busy all the time, so not much time for themselves. So really appreciative of them, and I just love them a lot.
I mean, you're getting the same answer from me, too, as the parents.
Right. I love it.
Just the stuff that they do behind the scenes that no one else really sees, for us or our siblings, just means the world, and so we're just really grateful.
Yeah. Well, as a parent myself, I can tell you there's no better answer than that, because I think that's all what they hopefully they're watching at home and are happy to hear that, because I know how much they've poured into you guys to raise these outstanding young men. Last rapid-fire question. If you could win a gold medal in any Olympic sport, what would it be?
I'd say basketball.
Yeah.
Obviously, I let LeBron take over, and I just kind of warm up in layup lines and sit on the bench and, make sure he needs, water and Gatorade as he gets me
LeBron needs you.
A medal.
LeBron needs you.
Well, he's kind of doing that right now.
Yeah.
He's playing well.
Yeah.
For me, I'd say swimming. Super exciting. like, I don't know, super cool to watch, and just to kind of be a part of that would be super cool.
To win a gold medal as a sea turtle would be really
Yeah.
special. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure who would win.
can
in a
dream
race,
big,
the sea
yeah.
turtle or Michael Phelps. Who knows?
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Yep.
I would say track because that means I'm probably moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
So
What would your event, like 100?
hopefully, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully. Yeah, anything, really any
Right,
event.
right.
Okay. Great answer. Gentlemen, great job. I'm excited. We're going to see you on the fall camp tour. We're going to be out there August 16th, so we'll dive deeper into. Can you bring your Lego collection?
Please,
too,
yeah,
you
I'd
think?
love to.
I would really appreciate that. I'm just going to put that out there. You guys are going to face 2 of the 4 new Big Ten members. You've got Washington in mid-October. If you take a look at the schedule, and then you got a Friday night game in November at UCLA. What is it like to be in the Big Ten right now, in this time of expansion and everything that's going on in college football in general?
Yeah, it's really cool. The Big Ten looks different. We're excited to play some new teams. Obviously, it's going to be really cool traveling to new places to play football. I was talking to Lachey, and we said we never played a game outside or past Nebraska. So new opportunities, new experiences for everybody in the Big Ten. So it should be a good time.
Yeah, same for me. Playing in like such a storied, place like the Rose Bowl is going to be super cool. Growing up as a avid Big Ten fan, like that was like the biggest game of the year, and you always wanted to watch that game, and it'll just be cool to experience that same type of play.
Yeah, I think it's just a great opportunity, not only for us but the other teams too. Just to get to experience the conference and to play each other, and I think it'll be great and a lot of fun.
Hey, this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys. Excellent job up here. Really good answers. Maybe some of the best of the day. Looking forward to seeing you in camp and watching you guys play this year.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so
you.
much.
All right.